What's up? I didn't have myself clicked in. That's funny. Well, there's only two of us, me and somebody else. Thank you for joining me. I'm looking a little ragged. Took a shower. My hair just won't do a thing. So I hope everybody's good. Everybody but me and the other person. I hope you're good too. I'm just hanging. We'll wait and see if anybody shows up. I'm going to show one of her skinwalk. I'm going to show an older skinwalker video she did. It's about 17, 18 minutes. And then we'll go from there. Whoever else shows up, we'll see if anybody shows up. Other than me and this one other person. So I'll just hang out a little bit. See who shows. I hope you're good, other person. Again. Check everything. Sure, I'm good to go. Yes, I am. Breeze. Let's see if I can. There we go. Ooh, that got dark. Well, if somebody else come in, I'd be, hey, Sarah Elizabeth Hustle. Hello. And thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Sarah Elizabeth. You're new. I don't know you. Thank you for stopping in. We're going to show one of our older videos once some more people come in. Now we're up to 3. Yay. And that's including myself because I'm in YouTube too. So, you're welcome. So where are you from, Sarah Elizabeth? Pencil. I'm looking forward. Good. It's a good video, actually. So it'll be fun to watch. I like playing their older stuff. It gives them a chance since they didn't get a chance to premiere. So, and it kind of revives some of their older stuff. I'm from Phoenix. Well, hello from Phoenix. I'm from Ohio. So hello, Phoenix. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. And may I ask how you stumbled on the channel? This is actually Gemma Jade's channel, Gemma Jade Paranormal. If you didn't know that. I'm just her ghost dragon that hangs out in the background, does things. And do stuff like this. And I have a 10 to midnight show too on Wednesday nights. It used to be her Oracle night. Now she does have oracles tomorrow night from 7:15 to 10, 10:30, 11, depending on how it goes. There's Aunt Edna. Hello, Edna. How are you doing, dear? So please come and join us. It's 7:15. This is ET time, so whatever time, we are a few hours behind us. What, 2 hours, 1 or 2 hours behind us? So that would be 7:15. What about 5:15 your time? Hello, Mark. How you doing, sir? Edna, how you doing? Are you getting any better? Feel any better? I know you sleeping sucks. And I've slept. Believe me, lately I've slept a couple days away. Saturday, Sunday, some on Monday. Off on during the week. I had to take naps. They're uncomfortable naps because I don't really sleep. I more or less in motion the whole time. My brain gets a little bit of a break, and that's pretty much it. But we have a new young lady in our midst tonight, Sarah Elizabeth. Greet her with love. Just seen the link and subscribed. Wanted to see what kind of videos you did. This is my first time. Oh, well, hello. Gemma Jade, which you'll see a video of hers here in a minute. What I do on these nights at midnight, I do a replay of some of her older stuff, which is really not old, about a year or two. She does paranormal stuff. She is an oracle reader, and I'm comedian dragon on the side. My comedy sucks, so just go with it. Hold on one second. Today wasn't bad. Hope it gets better. Believe me, I know you've been through it. Believe me, I've been through it too. And this flu I caught, whatever it was, it kicked my butt. I slept a lot less. I think too it's the weather and the change of the seasons. But yeah, Sarah, we just kind of hang out. She does paranormal. Like I said, tomorrow night she'll do, or you come in the chat and I'll write your name down because I'm the list keeper. And she draws one card, and does an oracle reading for everybody in chat that wants one. Like I said, you come in the chat, I automatically write your name down, and when we get to you, or I call your name, she'll ask if you want the reading, and if you say yes, she'll give you your reading. First timers, usually I try to sneak them in a little earlier so they don't have to wait too long, so they get a good feel of what's going on. It's a good time. Ask Mark, ask Edna here. They're regulars. They love it. There's Cindy Lee Norris. She's another sweetie that comes in. Hello, Cindy Lee. But yeah, it's a pretty good time. So, and then she releases a Monday. She'll release a premiere. See, I can really talk. I'm still having issues. Monday, she'll release the premiere video at 11 o'clock with chat. It's not her live, but it's a video of one of her favorite topics, paranormal topics, or whatever she gets into at that moment. It's usually about 20 minutes of just chatting and watching a good video. So please come visit us. Yeah, she tries to make the readings for the next 2 weeks. Sometimes they are, sometimes whatever resonates, whatever happens with you. Some people get a reading and don't get a response or realize it's happened until weeks later. So, what days and time again? Tomorrow night. Now, her oracle readings are either be on Friday night or Saturday night. If she's at her mom's, it's Saturday night. If she's home, it's Friday night. Tomorrow night, she's at mom's. So tomorrow night, Saturday night at 7:15 ET, that would be about 5:15 your time. She'll do a one-card oracle reading for everybody that comes in the chat. It usually lasts about 2 or 3 hours or till people fade away. They're fun. And it's a good time to chat too. So please check it out. Hello, Jules. And then, like I said, Monday she releases a video at 11. And then we have Tuesday Talk at 1, where it's me and her talking live, chat like this. Hello, Ted Branston. We try to greet everybody as much as possible. But Tuesday Talk is from 1 to 2. And then, like I said, I do Wednesday nights from 10 to midnight. And then Pixie will sometimes do a show on Thursday from 8 to 9 where she talks about spiritualism, rocks, stuffs. It's a pretty good time. And she's usually about an hour from 8 to 9. So please just keep an eye on if you subscribe, make sure you hit notifications and just keep an eye on things because we all know that YouTube doesn't always get you your notifications. Okay, now that I've done enough selfless promotion for Gemma, I'm glad everybody's coming in and saying hello. Hello, hello. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. There we go. Yep, this week is Saturday. Next week, possibly Friday. You never know. Let's just play it by ear, Mark. Yes, I will be off work at 5:30, so I'll be able to just come in. Let us know you're there. I'll see you come in, and I'll write you down now that I know your name. I'll remember it, and I know you're a newbie, and I'll make sure she gets you in sooner. Okay? Because we always try to get the new people in. I try to slide them in early. That way, it makes them feel special. It's our way of saying thank you for stopping in. And then after that, you just go back to when you come in, I get you on a chat. Depending on where you come in, I try to go in order as much as possible. I do lose names. I do forget names. So just bear with me. It's hard because like, it gets crazy sometimes, and they're trying to keep everybody's who's what, who stayed, who didn't. I'm doing okay. I feel a lot better than I have. Just congestion, ear, and I'm still having issues talking, as you can tell. But I always have issues talking. It's just you guys don't seem to think so, but I can know people the last 2 weeks probably could tell this kind of messed with me. I'm a little shaggy tonight. Nope. I didn't get to prep myself like I used to. Make myself all pretty for you guys like Gemma does. I'll make sure I wear a tie tomorrow, since I didn't last time. I sound better, thank you. Yes, I try to be. So Edna, if you're still in here worming around, I did get your email. Just hang in there, huh? I know it sucks when you sleep days away, but you're seeing right now that you're not the only one sleeping days away. I know. I feel so much better. I do. I had it bad. I mean, it kicked my butt, and it's still kicking my butt a little bit. Like I said, the stuff seems to attack your weak spots. One of my weak spots is my throat and my esophagus, and it messed with my voice box. It definitely messed with my voice box. No, I haven't, Mark. I haven't been out flying around. Been a good little dragon and stayed close to my cave and tried to get myself to heal up. I had a couple friends that wanted me to go out tonight, and it was like, nah, not yet. I was supposed to go see Godzilla again yesterday, but I just wasn't up to it. Just was too bad still. So my son told me tonight that he was talking about streaming games, him playing games, and he's nervous. I told him, I said, I'm still scared every time I stream. I still come in here. I'm scared crapless. Pop's doing good. He's still as spunky as ever. We give each other so much crap. It's not even funny. But he's good. Ghosty, is your balance up? Actually, Mark, this is the way I am, dude. I don't think you understand. I have Tourette's. I have a movement form of Tourette's. I'm always in motion. Since I've been 2 years old, my body has not stopped. I rock in my sleep. It's pretty aggressive, and it's only gotten worse since I got older. Not all Tourette's is a verbal or a type of tick. There's other forms of it. It's then after so many years of, since I was 2, it started when I was 2, and it looks like I'm off balance. It's because I'm always in motion. I'm always in motion. I mean, I literally break beds. I break cribs. I broke cribs when I was a baby. I don't think you knew all that, Mark. Did you? Yeah, it's not a fun ride, but I deal with it. And then getting sick on top of it makes it worse. But that's life. You draw the cards you're given, and you never take more than 3. My dad said never take. Well, actually, he says never take more than 2, because if you take the third one, you're just trying to get lucky. Brush hair, or not brush. Tie, no tie, slacks, no slacks. My class, no class. Wait. That's me. Well, still love you. Hey, I know. I like dressing up for Gemma. Makes her look good. Make sure it looks like she's got her dragon tamed well. Every day is a bonus. Damn straight. Pardon my mouth. But you're right. Every day is a bonus. That's the way I look at it too. Oh, as a dragon? Yeah, I've always been a little off balance as a dragon, man. Always walk with a tilt. They call me the leaning ghost dragon. That was bad. That was horrible. How are we doing in chat? We got 7. We get up to 10, I'll start the video. It's only like 17, 18 minutes long. I like doing them. It does help her, get her name out there, and people who pop in, even just sit in the background. It gives them something to watch, and hey, this is not bad. So they go check out the rest of her video. It's important. You know, every person I'm subscribed to, I have watched everything in their catalog. I know everything in their catalog. Everybody I'm subscribed to. That shows that it's important to go back and look and watch them grow. Some of them I've literally watched them grow. And she's one of them. Gemma's one. How did Ashley? Actually, she made it to the next rounds. So thank you, Cindy. Thank you very much. Yes, she did make it to the next rounds. I did my vote. Of course, at the end of the first round, I bought my, a shitload of votes to help her. But yeah, she made it to the next round, and we're happy for her. So keep her going. So, folks, if you didn't know, my daughter's in a bake-off on Facebook. Same thing, kind of like what Gemma did. With the spooky thing where she was going to have a chance to premiere, be an extra in a movie and all this. And she actually lasted a while before she got beat out. But yeah, she made it to the next round. And she's doing good. I mean, if you need me to post the look again, here, I'll actually do that. Here we go. Let me find that link. Link. Where's the link? Hold on, let me get that. Dun, dun, dun. Get to this link here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, let me go to the link. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a little cool. I have to log in now. That sucks. Here I am messing around on the computer while I'm trying to stream with you guys. But I want to get you that link. I want to post it. It does help her. She could really use the positive vibes right now. She's been through a lot worse than we have been with the fire situation. And she really needs this. I mean, even if she makes it second or third round, I'd be happy for her. She said she didn't think she'd make it to this round, and she's so happy she made it this far. Trying to get the link now. Give me 1 second. You ding dong. There we go. Let me get on here for you. Just trying to get this link. Unless nobody's posted it. Okay, I want to make sure nobody posted it first. Okay. I'm looking. I really am. There it is. I hope this is right. Hope that's the link, I believe. Wait, what did it do? Wait, what happened? Oh, she's freaking out, man. Don't do this. Hold on. I don't know why it did that. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Hold on 1 second here. That was weird. Okay. Copy and paste. Yeah, that was a work and a half. There we go. I believe that's it. Yes, there we go. If you'd vote for her, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to buy votes. Just vote for her. Get your free vote. That's all I ask. It will help her into the next round. Thank you. That was a hassle. Yeah, you have to wait 24 hours, but it's worth it. I got to wait until 2 a.m. No, thank you. She did make it to the next round. I'm really happy for her. She didn't think she'd make it this far, which is, hey, there's a lot of people involved. I don't know how many people is in this, so I never went and looked. But I'll keep it going as long as I can. I know Mom, my ex's team, is supporting her big time too. So, and then all the family. So, thank you, folks, for voting for us. Thank you, Cindy, for reposting it. times you have, so I appreciate it. So yesterday I bought a bunch of votes, so I think that helped a little bit. I know Tina did too. So, but how's everybody doing? I talked to Edna. Hope she's relaxing. Hello, Ted. I'm glad you're here. And we're up to, we've lost a couple, 6. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, I'm going to start the video here pretty soon. Sarah Elizabeth, I hope you're still with us. If you are, say hey. If not, that's fine. I understand you moving on. This is pretty much what it is. In case you are still watching, we just chat. I watch a video. Then after the video, sometimes we talk about the video. Sometimes we just sit back and relax and chat. We've been known to go till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I'll last that long tonight until I get a little bit more to 100%. Oh, you're still here. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to start the video here in a little bit, and you'll get a chance to see who Gemma is and what kind of stuff she does. You have to forgive me. My hair looks awful. Dragon's playing with his hair as bad as Gemma does. That's funny. You're still here too. I just figured you were resting. Checking on there, my folks. I got to do that. That's what a good host does, right? I think. But yeah, Waggy Tail got me up early. Good girl. I caught your show, Ghost. Hey, thanks, Ted. Hey, thank you, doggy. My doggy's hiding with his master. You look great. Thanks. Is it easier for me to find when I repost to edit to put on my vote in? It's easier to, yeah, it is easier to do that. That's funny. And the regulars here are great. We have some awesome gemstones. Love them dearly. They make me comfortable. Believe me, when Gemma first got me to do SR, Spaced Out Radio, I was scared to death. And I still am. I still come in here. You'd be surprised, guys, how I sit around and pace before I come on. Did I get antsy? 6 people to me is a lot of people being in front of, listening to me ramble. So, and there's been nights that I've had quite a few people in here too, which is amazing. I know Gemma night, replay night. If some people come in during the video and hang out and watch the video, and then they leave. Some people don't want to watch the video, and then they come back after the videos because they probably have already seen it. But that's all right. That's what we do, Gemma's Replay. Get to see some classy Gemma. For her, it's classy, and she's classic. And, well, I was supposed to say that the other way around. I'm in a good mood, though. Yes, as you can see, I am in a good mood. I'm in good spirits. I have my up and downs, but I am feeling better. And I thank those for sending love and light. I do appreciate it. All back at you, folks. All back at you. Dragon Ted, I'm so over this. I'm sure you are. I am so sure you are. It sucks. I know it does. I've been there. I know. And it does suck. I slept a lot then, too. Unfortunately, it was not a comfortable sleep. You love watching Gemma reruns? Yeah, I like Gemma reruns. Maybe that's what we should call it now, Gemma's reruns. I'd like Gemma's replays. It sounds good. Little steps. Yeah, that's what I keep telling her. That's what I keep telling her, Ted. Little steps. The key is, like I keep telling her, keep your mind busy when you're not sleeping. Because sometimes that's why you sleep a lot, too, is because you're not keeping your mind busy. And you get caught up in the practice. You can't go nowhere. And then you go somewhere, and then you feel like, oh, I'm getting tired. I got to go. You'll get it. It will happen. Like I said, one step at a time. But yeah, I've been there. I know it sucks. It does. It's just I wish when I slept, I actually slept. That would have been a lot nicer. I mean, people don't understand the bags under my eyes are from Lily from not sleeping since I was 2 years old. So, I mean, those are my Those are my battle scars. But you know, I am sleeping better now. During this crap, I didn't sleep with the crap, and when I did, it was so restless. And like I said, Saturday night was weird. I know I was bopping some. Oh, thank you very much, Sarah Elizabeth. Thank you very much. She appreciates it, and I do too. And I appreciate you for doing it. I'll tell you, it's rough. If I could have slept like a normal person during some of these times I've been really sick, I'd probably have healed so much faster. Oh, thank you, Ted, very much. I hope it helped. It will help. We'll get her to the third round. This is like the first round. I don't know how many rounds there are, but she got through this round, and this was basically the first round. So I thank you guys, folks. Thank you very much, folks. I do appreciate it. I really do. I like to see her win it. I'm not, she's like me. She don't get her hopes up, but she definitely made her day getting through this round. I guess there is. She did make the comment that there was a lot of people in it, a lot of good bakers. Now she had her own business before the fire, so basically she's doing this to see if she can even win anything, just to kind of help with restarting it again. Click anything. I get like that too, Ted. That's funny. That's my problem. No, I'm pretty careful. That's funny. Yeah, I'm going to get her video prepped up here. We can still talk while I do that. Get it up here. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to do the skinwalker. Don't be so loud, little lady. Why is that? Supposed to be 1 second here. All this is supposed to be on my headset. Okay. Let me get this shared. Now rearrange the screen. Virus, please. Yeah, really. I was thinking the same thing, Ted. I trashed that. My first laptop, man, I trashed that sucker. So I cleaned it up, and now I use it for the dark web, deep web. They can't trash that one. Even though I got all the safety precautions, you can do, virtual machine and all that. It's a piece of crap laptop, so I don't worry about if something does get through. Okay. Let's get the screen share going here. That's the one I want. Share. And then let me move me down to the bottom where I belong. There we go. Is that a good picture? Looks like it. Cool breeze. But yeah, this is the video. She looks good in this video. This one's a skinwalker video. How do you, Mark? You still getting out and about? Yeah, are you, Mark? Have you been able to get out since Thanksgiving? That's a good question. Why did those trees in the background look familiar? What trees? Oh, that's a scary place I hide when I sneak out of the cave. Shh. I don't know why it would look familiar to you, but those are my woods I play in when I sneak out of the cave. Just keep it off your main network ghost on a. Yeah, I know how to do it, Ted. I've been writing the deep web for a long time, too. That's the reason why I'm right there with Mutahard and all those other guys. I have virtual machines and all that crap, so I'm good. Yeah, I usually go on there for research. I don't go in there for key things and stuff like that. Now, if you're going to look for it, you're going to find it, or you're going to find a honeypot. You don't want to need a lame on lists. Usually, I go in there to look for paranormal stuff and stuff like that. Sometimes you find stuff on there that you can't find here. Plus, I go in there for news too. If you go watch the journalist sites, you can pretty much find out what's going on anywhere. Go see how deep is your cave? Pretty deep. Pretty deep. I'm about 100 miles from the, what they call that, inner Earth thing. No, the foot is getting worse again, so I'm restricted to bed for now. Today would have been, yeah, that sucks, Mark. I hope it gets better for you, dude. I really do. Yesterday was nice. It was 65 here. It got up to about 55, 60 here. Then it cooled right back off again. But it was nice. It was nice. I see the thumbnail and the who's this? Oh, it's Gemma in a way. Yeah, it is. Now this is her rear hair there, but in in the thumbnail, she's got a wig on. She looks good in them. I am not going to complain about them. Let her be her. That's what it's all about. Be you. Do what you want. She looks good in them. There's a couple of them I'm a little about, but hey, she looks good here. This video is about a year old. Probably about this time too. It was probably, I think this video was done in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So now they're talking snow Sunday night for here. Yeah, we'll miss it. It won't hit us. It will hit you, but it won't hit us. We might get some sprinkles. I think some of far eastern Ohio might get a little bit of it, but yeah, your person definitely get it. What I think Monday night, late. Yeah, I think either Monday, Sunday night. No, late Sunday night, Monday. You might get the snow. It's like at the very tail end when it comes washing around on you. That's what the foot has been doing for 5 years. It gets up. That sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Mark. Ugh, snow. I'm ready for some snow. I am ready for some snow. The sled's ready. I'm ready to go see if I can break a hip or something. I love the sled. Yeah, you may get 1 or 2 inches. It's highly possible. Some of the north Edna, you might get a good dumping if it makes it up to you. They're talking some areas up north there, northeast, possibly anywhere between 6 to 12 inches. So who knows? Just ice here. I hate it. Oh, really? That sucks. Now, ice sucks worse than snow. I can do snow all day, but when it's ice, I'll pass. The people just don't know how to drive ice. Heck, it's just horrible to drive on ice, period. I hate winter. I know you do. I love winters. That's the thing. I love the snow. And I'm really hoping we get a white Christmas. We had one last year. I hope, even though last year was horrible after the fire. We had Christmas and then we had a fire. Eastern Banner is getting 4 to 6. Okay, yeah. I keep up on it. I was going to say it's supposed to be getting pretty rough up there. All their global warming. Yeah, we'll keep it tame, Ted. But yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. Wait till we get the Rumble, then I can open my mouth more. Because we will. I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to start doing stuff on Rumble. See how it takes. I'm going to get her situated to where she's at least mirroring videos over there. See how they do. Because I can do that for her and get her doing that without her not have to stop her day to do it. I can show her how to. I'll do it, then show her how to just do it. That way she can get on Rumble. You have to be, I think, from what I understand, you have to be over there for so long before you can stream. So what I'm hoping is once we get her and people start, she gets some followers there, she'll be able to stream. And what we'll do is when we stream Oracles on Saturday night or whenever night she streams on YouTube here, we'll also stream it on Rumble at the same time. No, they don't. They don't, Ted. No, they don't. YouTube is going to get real tight now that the election year's coming in too. And they're already cracking down. They're already cracking down. They shadow ban. And right now, unless you're making them big money, you're just they're just skimming pennies, where they take half of what any of these people take. Poor Cindy and not Gemma, they take, quite a bit of her tips and stuff. Rumble don't do that. And it's a lot of it has to do, it's just, I don't want to get into it because I'll get in trouble. But yeah. So it's always good to, what's Rumble? I'll get you over on Rumble and I'll show you how to get there. I'll send you an email with a link and everything when I get situated. Would that help you? But yeah, Rumble's so much better. Yeah, it's another thing. A lot of people don't get her notifications. I've been with her forever, and it's like I never get her notifications, and I hit them, and I'm even streaming with her, and I still don't get notifications. It's great, cracks me up. But yeah, I would like to get her, doing Rumble and YouTube. I mean, she couldn't do names for both Rumble and YouTube, but I would specify that people on YouTube. But she can get people watching on Rumble, and then maybe later on down the road do a night on YouTube and do a night on Rumble. And then if more and more people start showing up on Rumble, because you have a little bit more free speech over there. Plus, she gets to keep almost, I believe, all of her tips, if I'm right. So it all works out. But I don't want her to leave YouTube, because this is where you start. You want to keep some kind of love here. Plus, a lot of people won't go over to Rumble, so you want to keep them happy. So we'll figure it out. I know I plan on streaming on Rumble at least one night once I get going over there, because I can talk a lot more freely over there, because I'm the more of the two of us. I'm the more one that has to watch what he says. So just another video platform, Annie. Yeah, it is. It's just another video, a little more. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. In fact, I'll make sure I write that down after stream tonight, Edna. And I'll send you a link to it so you can see. I'm hoping to post my first video over there by the end of the year. I was hoping next week, but I haven't really. I want to go and make sure it's a good video, see how it does. I'm just going to drop one video, and then a week later maybe drop another and see how they do. And then I'm going to go ahead and get her registered on there, get her ready to rock. And then all she has to do is confirm everything. And then I could show her how to mirror her videos over there. You're always a gentleman, because I try. I try. But yeah, I want to get that doing for her, because she needs to be doing it better than she's here. And she can't broaden her horizon here like she used to be able to. Ever since all this crap has gone down in this world, she just can't grow here like she should. And you got to remember, there are thousands of YouTube streamers and channels. Did you see my question, Ghostdragonzw? Did you ask a question I missed? Did you check to see if it's blue or green, Ghostdragon? What is blue or green? Oh, it's green. Mine's green. Actually, I can't do it because I don't know if I show it or not. I think I did. Hold on 1 second here. Let me do this. Let me unstuff this for a second. Do this. Hold on. Let me get this taken care of. Ding dong me. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I just closed it out, right? Okay. Give me another page here. 1 second here. I just want to show you what the page looks like. Right here. Okay. This is, I got it on dark, so just so you know, I got it on dark. So, but mine, this is what it should look like when you go to it. Hold on. When you go to it, bullshit. Like this goes, it's taking years to forget. Yeah, it does. It takes a long time. I mean, she's been streaming about 3 years, and she just now got to 3. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Let me see here. This is what it looks like. That's what Wemble looks like. Now let me do this. You can't see that, does it? But yeah, it will look like something like that. Can you see that? All right? Yeah, that's the front page of Rumble. Okay. And like I said, Edna, I will send you the link. First, I got too many screens up. Let me share. Get Gemma back up here. There we go. All right, good going. But yeah, she's completely shadow banned. Who's completely shadow? Oh, Cisco. Is that who you're talking about, Ted? I know there's quite a few people that have been shadow banned, but it's usually for BS reasons. It's usually because they spoke out against something more than a number of times. Is that who you're talking about, Cisco? Like Cisco's? Yeah. Okay. Yike. Yeah. You got to be careful. Where's everyone going? No one's going anywhere. We're all here. We're all staying. We average about 7 or 8. Usually my views sometimes, well, people come in chat during the video and then some come in after video. I run late, so we're in no rush. They have 2 Rumble. The blue is 2 Rumble. The blue is Rumble Truth. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So though I want to throw them by the same. I'm staying till the end. You're fine, Liz, Sarah Elizabeth. We love having you. It gets kind of crazy in here because I never start. I always try to start the video by 12:30, but we get to talking. That's what it's all about, anyways. Well, let me get this video started, and I can keep talking to you folks in chat because I am in YouTube. I don't talk from StreamYard because it's under Gemma's name. I don't want people freaking out thinking Gemma's in the stream because she's not. She's in bed asleep. Okay, I didn't either. That's wild. Okay, let's start this video. And we can talk. I will probably turn off my mic, but I will talk to you in stream. I'm also going to sneak a smoke in. There we go. And we start.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, just welcome. My name is Gemma Jade, but today we are going to be discussing the skinwalkers, okay? I've recently been coming across encounter after encounter with an entity I don't know much about. What I do know about the skinwalker is that it's evil, it's a shapeshifter, and in some myths and legends, it collects the souls of those who die in its vicinity. The fact that over and over again lately, I've been coming across either encounters with them or just seeing a program on TV that mentions them in one way or another, it got me to wondering exactly what they are and where they come from, and of course, if they're really real. Almost everyone in this community has heard the tales of Skinwalker Ranch, and I'll be covering that place in an entirely separate video. For now, though, let's just focus and look and see if we can accurately define the Skinwalker and figure out exactly what its purpose is. Let's go crazy also and see if we can figure out where it came from or comes from. So, in mainly just trying to get an answer or an overview of this, I see that this entity is very prominent in the Navajo tribe of the Native American people. I know that many other tribes have a similar legend, but I'm talking about what I'm seeing the most when trying to get some research done on this particular subject. The Navajo Nation sprawls out over a vast area of the United States, states of New Mexico and Utah, and it is a place steeped in legends, myth, and all manner of spirits and magic. And you guys know, or should know by now, when I speak of magic, I'm speaking of magic with a K. There are so many legends, and they range from kind of spooky to downright terrifying and everything else that's in between. The Skinwalker, as far as I can tell, is one of the most frightening entities one could ever come across. It's been that way in my own personal experience as well. I have come to personally know the Skinwalker as this stick tree looking entity that's straight from the bowels and deepest, darkest circle of hell. I'm not even sure if this Skinwalker thing that I'm seeing and that I'm coming to know as Skinwalker is the same thing as what's being described as the aforementioned Skinwalker that's like at Skinwalker Ranch. I do my research sometimes as I'm writing the script, so it ends up being just as much of a surprise for me as it is for you guys. The only other place I've ever saw Skinwalker as I've come to know it, as I've come to see it, is in an episode of Dead Files where Amy sees the same exact thing and recognizes it as Skinwalker. Other than that, I literally can't find anything of Skinwalker as to what I'm seeing. Very rarely when I see this thing, it's quite terrifying, but I'll get to that when I get into personal stories and encounters. So the Skinwalker of Navajo legend seems to prowl around for helpless victims, and there's so much information on them, so many different legends spread throughout so many different cultures that I can't fathom for a second that it's all just one big myth, one big made up thing. They are referred to in the native tongue as Yi Nanalushi, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing. This literally translates to, quote, he who goes on all fours, end quote. They are typically described as having once been powerful witches or medicine men who, through magical means that vary from tradition to tradition, have acquired various supernatural powers, chief among them the ability to shapeshift into various animal forms, such as coyotes, crows, cows, wolves, bears, cougars, owls, and others, as well as half human abominations that merge the features of animal and man. They're also said to be extremely fast, strong, and agile, and have an assortment of other powers, such as the ability to mesmerize, instill supernatural fear, read minds, sow confusion, and to possess the bodies of others for short durations. They're usually described as being rather animalistic looking, even when they're in their human form. They're often naked, but not always, and are generally seen as being almost impossible to kill, with one of the only ways to use a bullet or knife covered in special white ash, that being the only way said to be able to actually terminate them completely and permanently. So far, this is definitely terrifying, but it's not at all what I had in mind when I was thinking Skinwalker, because I was thinking of what I've come to know as a Skinwalker. So it looks like I'll have to do another video on the type that I've come across and stick to the shapeshifters for this one. The most common method for becoming a Skinwalker is said to be for the medicine man or witch to bring a dark curse upon themselves by performing rituals and rites of pure unadulterated evil. In order to be imbued with their dark powers, they, in addition to these gruesome rituals, are said to be required to commit great atrocities or grave taboos. This could even include the murder of a loved one and other unmentionable and horrifying acts that I'm not going to put on this YouTube video. If it all is done correctly, though, they are infused with the insidious curse and all of the sinister powers that come along with it. This most often results in the newly minted skinwalker being banished from the tribe, after which they wander the wilderness, stalking and tormenting anyone they come across, feeding off of the fear that they conjure in those who look upon them. They will roam the deserts and badlands and really wherever forever. It's crazy to think that all of this, according to the legend, is inflicted upon them by their own hand. Like, why would you want this? Is it because of the immortality? I mean, almost immortality as far as only being able to be killed with something with white ash? I don't know. I don't get it. Immortality as a vampire, I totally get. So what I just spoke to you about is like the main legend, the main lore, but there are so many variations. It's hard to get complete details as this is the legend very much kept within the tribes. Almost never spoken of to outsiders and rarely discussed even among the Navajo themselves, as it's considered taboo to do so. And they believe it can draw the attention of the creatures. Being half Cherokee, and Steve is also half Cherokee, Steve Stockton, he agrees that yes, that's why in our live streams when we used to talk about the BEK, everything would just go to crap and stop working, because I believe, because of my ancestors and the knowledge that I was given by them and what I know just from researching, is that you can draw these entities to you. That's why it's not good to talk about demons. You don't say their name by name, things like that. Maybe it's just that we don't want to have to know that we know, or even that it exists at all, right? I always say in this community and in my line of work, there is no room for coincidence, right? So when technology starts shutting down, when you start getting sick, when you're researching demonic entities because you didn't put up light, right? Things like that. I've come to find too that many legends vary among tribes, and though none of these tribes will mention it specifically by name, they're all in agreement on what the hideous thing looks like. They say it's basically a deformed animalistic body, marred face, and blazing orange red eyes. This whole concept doesn't really mesh or blend with any science I have ever heard of, but that doesn't, at least in my eyes, discredit it. Again, it's a legend that's as old as time and it spans generations and cultures, and I honestly do believe in it. So let's get into that. The first encounter I have for you guys today is from a witness who says her family owns a farm on the heart of a reservation. She states, quote, "So this happened about 12 years ago. One winter, I was home for Christmas taking care of the farm while my parents were away Christmas shopping. As I was home by myself very late in the night and I heard all our cows freaking out. I knew it had to be the wild dogs that are rampant in the area. So I throw on some boots, grab a shotgun, load it up, and head out to the field. This was a perfect scenario for a horror movie. It was cloudy, but there was a full moon, and it was breaking through the clouds just right to light up all the snow. I ran out into the middle of the field, and just in time, I saw two dogs. They were standing up facing each other and fighting. I think perfect, 2 for 1. So I pumped a shell in the chamber of Mr. 12 gauge, and then it happened. The two dogs heard the rack. They both stopped, looked over at me, ran away on their back legs. Immediately, I froze, and every ghost story about skinwalkers and all the other native legends I grew up with flew through my mind. Keep in mind, I'm a white guy, and up until then, these were all just boogeyman stories the native kids like to tell to scare us. That night, they became real to me." End quote. Much of the time, encounters with these horrifying entities happen at the roadside too, as in someone is driving and comes across one just standing on the side of the road. They realize what they're looking at and get the hell out of there, but as they speed up, this half man, half beast thing follows right on the heels of their speeding car. Could a coyote or other animal in this area possibly be that fast? What animal could be that fast that lives in the area? The people who have these encounters swear up and down that it was not a regular animal, but something hideous and much more evil. While researching, I found a case that makes me wonder about something I talk about very often on this channel: people who go missing. Take a listen and tell me what you think about this one, all right? The witness reported that he was with some friends, again in New Mexico, and they were out in the desert exploring some old Spanish ruins when they had the most frightening encounter of their lives. It was an encounter the witness says he knows he will never forget for as long as he lives. It was nighttime and the moon was out. They were doing what young adults do and exploring while goofing around and having some fun with it, kind of like on their own little adventure in their own small part of the world. We've all most likely done something similar, right? So suddenly the friends heard this angry, kind of violent sounding, piercing shriek. It flowed through the air around them. This is what the witness said happened next. Quote, "It was going from wall to wall really quick, screaming the most blood curdling scream you've ever imagined. We noped the F out of there. One of my friends pissed his pants and drove for a few hours to Bandelier National Monument, where we plan to camp out there for the rest of the weekend. We got to Bandelier at probably like 6 or 7 a.m. and set up our camp. After a few hours just talking about what the hell happened at the ruins, I went to take a piss behind a probably only like 300 feet from our camp." Guys, keep in mind, I'm just quoting this, so it's a little off. This is where everything starts getting a little fuzzy. I remember seeing two dust devils coming my way, and when I turned around again, two of my friends were there and they were motioning for me to follow them. I couldn't help but to follow them, like I was being pulled into them by shackles. I followed them for what seemed like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I snapped out of it. These weren't my friends. They had bright red hair with my friends' faces and cat eyes. Both of these friends were brunettes. I stopped walking and they looked at me with probably the most terrifying gaze I've ever seen. Monsters in movies are nothing compared to this. I turned around and ran as fast as I could back the way I came from. After like 5 minutes of full sprint, I got back to that rock that I pissed at and found our camp. Everyone was there, still sitting around talking, and didn't even notice that I had gone. I told them what happened with the lookalike skinwalkers, and we packed up everything and left, probably within like 10 minutes, and got the hell back to Albuquerque. End quote. So, when we're speaking of shapeshifters, whether skinwalker or otherwise, and yes, there will be a video soon on some other types, we must remember they don't only take the shape of animals. They're not always this hideous monstrosity, deformed half werewolf creature. And I also just noticed while reading and going through this script and doing this video that most of the encounters, if not all of them, always mention the full moon. So this got me wondering if it's just that when you're a shapeshifter, you could become whatever or whoever you choose. Does it depend on the type of curse that was put upon the person in order to cause the affliction? More research is definitely needed here, guys. Our final witness says his encounter happened in 1993 when he was a security guard at a small hotel in Taos, New Mexico. On this particular evening, he had been working the graveyard shift, patrolling in his car around the hotel grounds, and he decided to park and take a nap. Little did he know that he was about to have a surreally terrifying brush with something beyond his comprehension. He says of what happened next, quote, "It was after midnight, close to 2 a.m., and I was in my car patrolling. I parked under a tree and I guess I semi-drifted off. Suddenly, something struck the bottom of my car with enough force to make it sway. This car was a rather heavy 1978 Thunderbird. I started the car and pulled toward, turning around in the lot. Sitting where I had been parked was a dog-like thing with an odd face staring me down. I felt a dark energy about it, like it was invading my very soul. It had human features, especially the eyes. They had that spark of a human, but they were wholly evil. Its face didn't have a long snout. It looked like a human nose, a bit extended, but not black tipped like a dog. As for size and body, it was a bit bigger than an adult German Shepherd. Its fur was rather mangy and dirty looking black and tan. It was thickly muscled. Looking at this thing gave me that feeling of fear instinctively when you know you're in big danger. I hit the gas and tried to hit it with the car. It ran off the property onto native land across the road. It then ran back across onto the hotel property. I made chase. It ran into a third parking lot. It then ran into an area called the ponds where the weeds grow about 8 to 9 feet tall. There were two large cesspools there, and the area was really weed filled. I parked and grabbed my pistol and ran on foot after it. I could hear it moving through the weeds. It was circling, trying to come up behind me. Then it rushed and threw me aside like I was built of matchsticks. I felt around and found my pistol and made chase. What ran in on four legs ran back out on two. It looked like a shambling, nude, man like thing that screamed as it fled. The scream was both human and animal. It was horrifying. The thing ran across an area that had sagebrush and cactus in the direction of some houses, so I could not risk a shot at it. End quote. When he recounted this story later on to some of the other workers in the hotel, mainly the housekeeping staff who were Native Americans, though I'm unsure of what tribe, possibly Navajo, because that's the main one in the area as far as I could tell, but they told him that he had met a skinwalker. Right after the encounter, he started having terrible nightmares, a bunch of health problems he previously didn't have, and he swears he started to have extremely bad luck. He attributed all of this to the skinwalker encounter. It got to the point where he actually sought out a native shaman to cleanse him and with a ritual and sacred smoke. He believes the skinwalker had been stalking him for weeks or possibly even months and couldn't for the life of him figure out why. He says the meetings with the shaman have given him a spirit protector in the form of a white wolf, which has managed to break the spell of the skinwalker, dispel the nightmares, and allow his health to stabilize. That's all I have for you today, guys. I know this was a short one, but as always, my research is still ongoing. Please be sure to leave a comment, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. If you are subscribed, hit the notification bell and spread the love by sharing this video. We have to spread awareness, guys, so that people don't go chasing a skinwalker into the woods, right? Also, check out the description box for all of the usual stuff, for a link to my Wednesday night live stream, a link to my Saturday and Sunday night after hour show on Spaced Out Radio. If you're not subscribed already to Spaced Out Radio, please go on over there and hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notification bell is on so you can get the notifications for Saturday and Sunday nights, the after hour show from 11 p.m. Eastern to 2 a.m. Eastern. And it's me, Big Willie Townsend, and the fedora wearing, sexy haired John Hudson. Guys, we talk all things woo. We have a blast. It's so much fun. Like, I can't even explain it. So go on over there. If you'd like to purchase my book, Missing the Faith Theory, on Amazon, you can go ahead and find the link to the paperback and the Kindle in the description box. If you want an autographed copy, hit me up through email before you make the purchase. If you have any encounters with the supernatural and or paranormal that you would like to be a part of my listener encounter series, please email them to me at gemmajadeparanormal@gmail.com. I probably won't get back to you as far as the encounters right away until I'm ready to put them in a video. It can take me a month or two, guys. So please be very patient. If you would like a personal intuitive oracle reading for donation or free, please also email me at the same email address, gemmajadeparanormal@gmail.com. Information for donations to the channel in the description box include PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, and my Amazon wish list for my channel. Oracle decks, gemstones, whatever I need for the channel. And I'm also going to be launching another channel. So there's some stuff in there to try and get that channel up and running as well. I've got a lot of huge stuff, possible courses on how to read Oracle intuitively, courses on herb magic, crystal magic, herbs and crystals in general. Guys, I have so much stuff coming up for the new year. It won't be right away. I'm doing it all now. So please stay tuned. Share this video with a friend. Share my content with a friend. Try to get the subscriber count up. I appreciate all of you. I hope to see you on my Wednesday night live oracle readings where I pull one card for every person who comes in and wants one. First come, first serve basis. Can't talk today. And it starts around 7:15 p.m. Eastern time and goes to 10:45, 11 o'clock. I usually get everyone in, and I got a ton of new decks. All right, guys, I have rambled enough for the end of this video. I love you. Be kind to each other. It doesn't cost anything. It can make you feel so good. Also, though, make sure you're being kind to yourself. Smile at a stranger. Always go in grace. Have your best day. Have your best night. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Hee hee. Go there. Okay. She rambles. Sarah Elizabeth, she doesn't do SR anymore, so that's, like I said, it's an older video. And her oracle readings, like I said, are on Fridays or Saturdays now. This week it's on Saturday night, tomorrow night. Please join us. We'd love to have you. So, yes, I love skinwalkers. I've always, every couple of months, I have a dream about Skinwalker Ranch. I don't know why, but I do. I'm always there. I'm always chasing something. It's weird. But always, every couple of months, I have. It's always almost always the same dream. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. So we're all trying to give Edna a pep talk. You're a tough woman. You know that. Just hang in there. Yeah, it is it is a good video of skinwalkers. I like that one. Ski walkers. Ski walkers. I like it. Ski walkers. Yeah, well. Nope. It's every politician, they all lizards underneath. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know if all of them are, but they are pretty kind of fork tongue, aren't they? God be there, be ski walkers. That'd be the scariest of them all. Nothing looking worse than those neon ski suits coming at you. Just kidding. I don't know how long I'll last. As you can see, I am having issues talking, but I feel good. So if you guys want to hang out for a while, we can do that. I'm good. I'm still a little wheezy. We got to watch those ski walkers. You know, those neon ski suits, man, they're scary, man. Now, let me do something here real quick. That's funny. Like fine wine. It takes time. Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm having a little wheezy. Yeah, I'm breathing pretty good. I still get a little huffy. I had a Vicks on all night. It kind of helped a little bit. And I did what you said about the Vicks too on the feet and stuff. That was a big help. We're not their agenda. No, we're just a means to their ends. We are. We're just a means to their ends. We're the little slaves that get them there to their agenda. That's what I get. Oh, yeah, they do. My grandma had tons of them. Both of my grandmas. More my mom's side than my dad's side. My grandmother on my dad's side, she was pretty quiet. She didn't say much. Yeah, it does. It does. I didn't help having a smoke there too. Kind of irritated it. I've been pretty good. I think I'm pretty much on the last leg of those. My sons were probably, he was like, man, you've really cut back. I said, yeah, I have. Wonder why. Yeah, most of them do. My grandmother on my mom's side, which really was my aunt. My mom was adopted by my mom's sister, my real grandmother's sister. I never really knew my real grandmother. But man, she was superstitious crap too. Big time. Yeah, I'm going to stop. I hear you, Mom. 1 second. Yes, I hear you, Mom. I hear you. Hey, Dogman, how you doing? What's up, bud? Well, thank you for stopping in. I hope you're good too. I'm not bad. I'm still hacking a little bit, but I'm perking up, man. I'm perking up. It takes time, one step at a time. It's like I keep trying to tell it. Yeah, it sucks to be patient, but not in my house anymore. And everyone calls me for healing. Yeah, they do. Good night, Mark. You have a good weekend too. I hope we see you Saturday night for Oracle. Oh, I'm sure you fell asleep. Get some rest, my man. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. Hope we'll see you tomorrow night. I will. I will be safe flying. 111, angel number. Is it 111? Is it real? Yes, it is. I'll be darned. Sleep well, Mark. Have a good day. Like I said, I hope to see you tomorrow night. Well, hello, Sarah Elizabeth. You are still here. Hello. Do you have any questions, young lady? I take it that you are a lady. Whatever. I don't like to misgender. We try to be fair here. Night, Mark. No. Okay. uh, oh, you love it? Good. Healing plants are now called weed and weed poison. Isn't that the truth? Sad but true. Are you going for the night, Sarah? If you do, good night to you too. Or did Mark or anybody else they say? Yep, that's true too. Try not to rock. I've been real twitchy today. Oh, we're here for a while, at least for a little bit. Now, if you're not, no, we're hanging out. Like I said, you got questions, please ask. We're all here. Oh, I know. Dandelions can do a lot. They're actually pretty good. I would too, Cindy Lee. I would take those. Though I have to admit, some of the medication. Now I'm not as on as many as I took myself off. A lot of them I told them to because they don't work for me. Remember, I tried an experimental drug for them for the Tourette's. It basically it did kill me. So I don't, I don't, I don't want to walk through any more doors again for a while. So, well, you know, if you have a question, free to ask. Um, and mine being questions is, anything about the channel, anything about Gemma that I might be able to answer, anything about me, what's my deal, why do I look brain dead, all that good stuff. Why does Gemma keep me locked in a basement and actually locked in a cave? deep under a basement in Jersey and feeds me waffle sandwiches, which I love so dearly. Stinging needles not there. Not there's a wonder. I started taking traumatic for information years ago and they laughed at me. Now they recommend it to the patients. Yeah, I've had that happen. I've told them I was doing something. They were like, what? And that really helped you? I said, yeah, I did. I have a tea. Let the dude I had mine on the other night. What was it, Wednesday night? I think I had it on. Let the dude out of his cave. Let the dude out of the cave. I love that shirt. And please, folks, there is really good merch, very reasonably priced. Please go check out the merch store. It's let me get that on here. I'm gonna post that here. Poopy poop. Let me get that real quick. The merch store. It's in the bracket up here too. Poopy. I'd like to get it all. Look how dark I get when I put it all on dark channel. All right. See if I can find it here. I want to put the address right, so okay. Where should put that? Okay. Now she does. Here's one thing that I like to post for Sarah, if she's Sarah Elizabeth, if she's interested. Second. There's that. If you'd like a reading. Where'd that come from? That was stupid. Delete that. I reposted my daughter's link again. Oh, well, we'll leave it in there. That's not what it was supposed to do. Okay, shall we try again? I didn't mean to do that. It didn't clear last time. Okay. Copy. There we go. There you go. She gives $20 personal readings, which are excellent. She's usually right on. And then, here we go. Where is the link? She also has 3 books, Sarah Elizabeth, if you're interested in her books. Close that close. Yeah, I got mine. I was trying to find. I want to post. She's not having it. Gemma J, where'd you put that link? Gemma. Oh, come on now. I just want the link so I don't have to. Hold on. I'm going through all this hassle when I could have done it the right way myself. Ding dong. Right back. I'm not going anywhere. There it is. Go up here. Click this real quick. No banner. Let's see if I can get this. Stop. Edit. This is the link. This is the website for. No, stop. Why is it doing this to me? It doesn't like me today. That is so weird. It is not letting me do. Okay, shall we try again? Wow, what a hassle I am having today. Okay, wait. What did you do that for? Okay. I don't know why it did that. Oh, here we go. I am just having all kinds of issues today. Copy, click. Can you paste it, please? There we go. What a hassle. Let's put. And then there's that. It's up here too. Okay. Why am I going through all this trouble? Opening a new window. Yeah, I got it. I was having issues. It's just me. Copy and text. That's what I was trying to do. I was just having issues. It's just been one of those nights. I'm in a great mood, so I'm not going to let it get to me. Sometimes my hands don't always want to do what I want them to do. So, Ted, was this thing that you caught, was it pretty creepy looking, or what was the deal with it? I'm kind of interested. When you do it, it's in a whisper. I'm interested. What are you interested in? How I'm in a cave? Or? No, I was on about my link. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I'll make sure Gemma gives you a wrench. Because if you got stuff like that, I mean, she'll want you to post that stuff. Put a link in it, copy and paste it. Paste, past. We got you. Yeah, you're right, as Sarah lives. You don't talk about such things, and when you do, it's in a whisper. What are you talking about? What I miss? They think you're bringing them clothes, but shame. We're talking about skinwalkers. That is bad. Bad juju. 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 Okay, now I understand. I'm all caught up. Skinwalkers, yeah, that's what I figured. I just had to get caught up because I was too busy screwing around. Yes, skinwalkers are an interesting subject because, most of the tribes or nations won't talk about them because they know that the more you talk about them, the more you bring them into you. They don't like discussing that stuff. I had a friend, I think he was part Cherokee. He wouldn't talk about it. And he was in Ohio. I don't want to talk about it. Don't talk about it. And have you has any more critter? I was going to ask you the same thing. I don't know why but I'm seeing a squirrel at the windowsill. Just my bird, Cindy. Your woodpecker's been back? You'll get more visitors. They know. And you know they know. That's why they got quiet that day you sat out there. They were giving you some silence. Then you get your breath. Oh, you have a black squirrel. Those guys are cool. We got just the typical grays and little reds. Oh, did you post the link in here, Ted? Did you type it in here and I missed it? Dude. I'll tell you what, if you type it in here, I'll repost it. Because I don't have it. Did I miss something, Ted? I probably did. Like I said, I was screwing around. I was just trying to give Gemma some publicity. 3 times now. I'm so retarded. Let me go back and look, dude. Now I feel stupid. You have to forgive me. No, you don't have to forgive me if you don't. I was talking about your link. They might be blocking it, dude. I never thought about that because I don't see it. Are you on Facebook, Ted? Look me up. I'm Stephen Lee Davis. If you follow Cindy, you probably find me there. If you follow Gemma, you might find me. Hit me up and like me. Or you can mail it to me, email it to me too. It's I don't hide it. It's in my profile anyways. And I'm typing for no reason at all again. Why with the capitals? I didn't get the capitals. Yeah, I think it may be blocking it because I don't see it. I wish I could make you a wrench, but I'm not able to. Gemma's got to do that. Send me an email with it, and I'll. You can actually put in Ghost Dragon on Facebook, and it will take you to me too. You know that? I'm on the boat. It's the same thing. It just says Stephen Lee Davis, and then it says Ghost Dragon. But it will take, if you put in Ghost Dragon CW, you can get to me on Facebook too. Okay, you did. Hold on, let me hit that. Let me log in here at Facebook. Oh, I'm already logged in. Cool. Okay, there it is. And confirmed. You are confirmed. No, Edna doesn't do Facebook. And I get it. It took Gemma. I did Facebook years ago, and then I got off. It was just a waste of my time. Plus, we always, me and Facebook always went at each other. I still do. But I came back for Gemma. Gemma asked me to come back, so I came back. That way we can post, promo and stuff like that. I don't post nothing much, but fairy and gnome stuff for her and dragons, and Godzilla stuff and some comic book stuff here and there. Now and then I make a funny. A lot of it's, me pushing our, streams and stuff. I haven't been on it. I'll have to follow you both. Yes. Sarah Elizabeth. Yeah, it's really easy. Gemma Jade. Should be easy to find. I think her picture's a black and white one this time. She changed it. Yeah, I got it. You sent it. Send it. Did you send an email or Facebook? Let me look. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Here we go. Well, let me copy it. Ooh, I like that. It's a weird looking thing. Ooh, let me get this right. I hope I can do this. I've never done this with the link. Let me try this. Click it. Let's see if it'll let me do it. May not. Copy. Paste. Enter. Thank you, Ted. That is a weird picture, though, dude. Where was that at, dude? That is kind of weird looking thing. I may have to have Gemma look at that. I'm going to keep this. Cool breeze. Thank you, dude. Good. I will work for you. We'd love to have you. Yeah. Just friend me. Stephen Lee Davis or Ghostdragonzw. Yeah, it posted, didn't it? Did it just outside? Really? Yeah, that's a good question. And what the hell? It looks like some kind of light fracture from your camera, but it doesn't look. There's something different about it. You would think that's some kind of a lens flare. is what I thought it first looked like. I'm going to go back to that real quick. Yeah, I think I can actually post it. Hold on. You don't mind if I show it, do you, Ted? Here, let me do this. I'm going to put it up here. Let's see. Let me go back to studio. Present. Screen share. There we go. And share. Let's see if it went down. There you go. That's what he caught. Can you see that, everybody? That's pretty trippy, dude. That is pretty trippy. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm not really, there's the ground, so you get a better idea of how much it's off the ground. Can you guys see that better? There we go. Yeah, it does look like it's got a forked tail and everything. It's pretty wild. I mean, that whole thing, it looks like it's flying, kind of. But if that is some kind of light fracture or flaction, whatever they call it, you're going to have to forgive me. I may have to run some filters on that. Have you checked it all out? Have you tried putting filters on it and everything? That's actually pretty wild. It kind of looks like a flying dragon. Yeah, it does. Like a little one or a bat or some kind of, I don't know. It's got a form to it, that's for sure. But it is pretty trippy. What time was it when you caught this? Do you know what time do you remember what time it was? Just out of curiosity. Is that snow on the ground? I can't tell. It is flying. I caught it. I was going to say it could be a bug in the way the light hit it, but that's so wild. Are you caught it or you caught it? How you caught it? Was flying? Oh, 23:40. That's what. I hate melatonin time. It's been so long. 20:34 p.m. That would be early in the morning. No, wait. Was that like 4 or 5 o'clock? God, it's been so long. I feel so. Hey, Ralph. How you doing, sir? Woke up from a deep sleep just to realize I missed it. You're fine, dude. You didn't miss much. We're still here, Gavin. Go back to bed, get some sleep. Have a wonderful night, too. You have a good weekend. Bless you, good man. Have a wonderful weekend, sir. Have a good one. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, it does. It looks like it's flapping its wings. It's interesting. That's pretty wild looking. Hey, you made this night interesting there, Ted. Thanks. Always love stuff like this. I'm trying to get in my face up. I'm trying not to get like, go. Let me see. No, but it's. Let's see if I can blow it up. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. Pretty good pitch, though. I do like it. What's in the background, Ted? Could you tell me? Is there like a forest back here? What's going on in behind the darkness? May I ask? It's pretty wild. I mean, it definitely there are form to it. Almost looks like it's got a face right there. If you look real close, it almost looks like it's got a face. Night, Mama. Night, sir. Have a good one, Ralph. A Catholic bishop owned my house before. He wrote that he had to move as it could he couldn't reconcile with his faith. Oh wow, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, and if you look at it, if I could blow, see, I'd have to take his picture, then download it into my thing, and I'd blow it up. But yeah, if you get a good, if you can actually click on the link and look at it on a bigger screen, you'll see it almost looks like it's got a little face. Like there's a nose and there's an eye. I'm trying to figure out what's going on back here, but it does. It looks like it's got like a little beak. It looks like there's an eye and something on top of his head. It's weird looking. I mean, if you really stay here and let your eyeballs adjust to it, there is something about that thing. But it's still, most people would tell you, because it looks like there's a headlight. If you look right here, it looks like there's a headlight back there or a light, light. But I don't know if it's just the way it looks. That's why I kept asking what was behind the darkness. Is there a light back there? But then you really look at it and you realize this is all connected. This is all connected. So this is not a separate light source. This is actually part of it. That's wild. Good catch. Are you zoomed in? Okay. There's no trees. Yeah, 2 miles away, there's a farm. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you. That is an amazing catch. Do you got a trail cam or something that you put out there to run? I would take pictures every night. Go out there. If not about the same time every night, go out there and just every time about that time, just walk out and just snap a picture every night and see what happens. That's the light. It's 2 miles away at farm. I have 12 camps. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Pretty cool. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, you believe, dude, I don't know how much you know about me, but dude, I see shit. Pardon my mouth, but I see stuff. I see the things that follow people. So I would believe just about anything. I'm pretty open, dude. I'm pretty open. I've seen stuff following people ever since I can remember. I've seen my share of demons. Things that go bump in the night. Hey, I wasn't an undertaker. My best friend was an undertaker. I'm 3 houses away from a cemetery, dude. I'm living in the house I grew up in. There's a cemetery we literally played Ghost in the Graveyard in. So yeah, kind of on the same level there, bud. Yeah, I used to during the summer. They'd let us work down. I'd help cut grass down there, dig graves. Now they use the big machines. Yes, the veil is thinning, and it's also lifting. There's a lot going on right now. Not only in the world, but in the spiritual world too. Spiritual world, supernatural world, whatever you want to call it. Let me clear my throat. But I like that picture. That is a cool picture. I'm going to go ahead and take it down. There we go. That is a cool pic. Catch any more stuff like that, come in, let me know. Post it for you. Get it out there. There you go. And now he's asking your opinion. Go for it. That'd be a good question. I have a couple ideas, but good night. You going to bed? Well, I'm glad you hung out with us, Sarah Elizabeth. Yeah, we're getting kind of just chatty now. I probably won't be on too much longer. I'll probably sign off here in the next 20 minutes. Thank you for coming. We appreciate having you. Like I said, hope to see you tomorrow night, right here, 7:15, about 5:15 your time. When you come in to the chat, I'll see you come in because I have to watch chat because that's how I write names down. And then I know you're new. I will let her know you're new, and we'll try to get you right in at the top there, okay? You have a wonderful night, Sarah Elizabeth. It was nice having you. I'm glad you came in and hung out. Welcome back anytime. Like I said, I hope I see you tomorrow night. Just charged up, huh? But please return, Sarah. We'd love to have you. Interesting, my thing. Okay, there we go. I was going to lose you guys there for a minute. Actually, kind of fine. I was going to show the drop for Saturday night. I might as well do that now so people know. I like doing that. It helps. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this. Do this. That's happening now. Okay, I'm in the dark again. Oh no. Oops. Oh, don't be like that. Okay, back. Go. I figured I'd put that up there. I'm going to put myself on the side here. That's her, Sarah, just so you know, that's what it looks like for when her thumbnail for her work reading tomorrow night. I thought it'd be nice to put it out. If she's still here. I got to get to bed for work tomorrow. Thank you for so much for everything. Oh, you're more than welcome. Please come back. And like I said, there's the thumbnail, so you see it in your YouTube. Love to have you. I'm glad you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Get to know the channel. We love new people. These people are awesome. Ghost has my email, Ted. Those wigs, I was about that. You know, she's digging the wigs. I think she looks good in them. You know, hey. You know, you do what you do. And that the blonde and the one pink one are the ones I like. Yeah, the pink one, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Yep, as long as she's happy. That's all that matters. Amen, brother. I got to keep my dragon queen happy. I gotta promote her. She keeps me in a job. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Dun, dun, dun. Like, there we go. Back to normal. Yeah, if I had her drop for Monday night, I would put that up too for Monday afternoon. And again, for those who, we're down to 5 people, so I'm not gonna get too pushy about promotion. Oh, and now we're down to 4 people. That must have been Sarah leaving. Now we're back up to 5. 4 or 5, 4 or 5. I'm always amazed that I always end up with 80 views even after replays. I'm like, holy crap. We'd always find you a job, Ghost. Thanks. Actually, I wouldn't mind going back to being a screen printer again. I miss it so much. I love that job. But the company I work for sold everything. They went digital. So all the people I knew that worked there are probably, in fact, they are gone now. Hey, Jules, you're still listening. Well, I'm glad you're listening, sweetie. I'm ready to cut mine. It's down to the middle of my back. Oh, I love long hair, Edna. I've been through two stages. I've been through the punk stage where the hair's all spiked and messed up, and I had long hair at one time too. The hippie stage. That stage didn't last long. The punk stage stayed for a while because I went from like hardcore punk to new wave. Then the 80s kicked in. Total hippie. I bet. I bet you have your share of tie-dyed shirts, don't you, Edna? Yeah, it goes up and down. I usually, on her replays, I average anywhere between, during the stream, anywhere between 7 and 15 people coming and going. Hey, I'm just happy people stop in and say hi, check it out. Counts as a view for a second. Actually, it only really counts as, well, live view, as long as you're in there for a couple minutes, it counts as a view. But once you go to the replays, you got to at least watch more than half of it to really count. I think we're all old hippies. I do too. But see, you know how everybody says, "Oh, I'm an old soul." I don't know if I'm an old soul, but man, I still have a child's heart too. I love my toys. I love staying young. Just a smile helps, yes. It does. Never ended for me. I'm an old boomer baby. Well, you're not that much older than me, Miss Edna. So, now I got two brothers. One is 67. Wait, one just turned 65, 64, and the other one is 63. So, you're 66. You're about the same age as my older brother. They've always said you're an old soul. So that's Gemma. I think she's an old soul. I don't know if I'd call myself an old soul. I've never, really never thought about it. I liked old things. I like that stuff, but I'm such a kid at heart, really. I'm that guy that gets down and plays with the kids. I'm that guy who goes out there and chases them around the yard. I'm the dad that when I took the kids to softball, I got involved. I wanted to play too. Great name for a route. Hey, it is, isn't it? 66. Oh, I wonder what. Let's go to Route 666. Have you seen that movie, Route 666? I even think what is his name? He played in La Bamba. I hate when I forget actors' names. He's in it. I went to my high school reunion. My hippie ways have made me look 20 years younger than my peers. I thought I was going to be the worst looking one at my reunion. I really did because of all I've been through. Man, I look great compared to a lot of people. The only thing that killed me was trying to lose all the weight after they had me on all that prednisone. I got up to 370. Yeah, I got up to 375 pounds. Man, I've never been that big. So I'm almost back down to my fighting weight, which is nice. which was 175. I bounced between 175 and 180. And right now I'm at 186, I think is what they said last time. So I'm losing the weight. Just got that good. I got to get rid of it. You see, that's always been me, Ted. The older I get, the younger I. To me, this just shows I earned my look, especially these under the eyes. When you don't gone through as long as I have, the doctor said your eyes are going to be the first to go. I wore glasses, and then I started doing some things, and I don't wear my glasses as much as I used to. I probably should when I read. Yeah, prednisone was horrible. I got real big in it. I mean, I was little. This was right. I started losing the weight just as I started coming out of the woods here and chat and talking to Gemma and all you guys and Sean G. I was just losing all that weight then because they had started all those surgeries. But yeah, I got up to 375 pounds. I was huge. You should see those pictures of my second daughter's wedding. You could tell I was big. I mean, I was not a happy camper. I never did been that big. And prednisone put that crap right on me. And it took me forever to get it off because I'm limited on what I can do and what I can't do. But I got it off. Now I'm maintaining. I need to lose a little bit more weight. Now, when I was having the surgery, I actually dropped down to my fighting weight, which was 175, 176. I was actually averaging that. Then they put me back on prednisone for a couple of weeks. I think for almost 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Didn't know it was on a steroid. And then when I realized it was a prednisone kind of supplement, it was like, no, you're taking me off this. I'm gaining weight again. So they took me off. And I had to start all over again. So I didn't gain much weight, but it almost got me back up to about 210. And it took me a little bit more time than I thought to take it off this time, but I'm taking it off. I have genes older than my children. Yeah, I do too. Don't feel any different except now. Can detect bullshit better. Yeah. The BS meter. Yeah. They give you that stuff and then they tell you to give you to lose weight. Actually, they knew. They were real good about it. The thing about the prednisone is it doesn't only make you gain weight. When I got that heavy, I was on it for like 2 months, almost 2.5 months. It made me mean too. And I wasn't digging it. I said, taking me off this crap. It was supposed to be only temporary, but I was having a real bad time. I have to say, the only thing at the time that was really working. My BS meter has always been at 10. 0. 0. I thought you were going to say 10. Oh, that's funny. I have no tolerance for BS anymore. I really don't. I hate to say it. It's bad enough I'm a very detailed person. I like to plan ahead, even though I know you really can never plan ahead because everything's ever changing. And I'm really big about not putting up with that crap either. I mean, let's be straight with each other. Why play games, right? Why act like a doofus when you don't need to? And I know I can do it sometimes too, so I really don't talk too much. I'm glad everybody's having a good time. Cindy disappear on us? She's still hiding around? Or does she have that grandbaby? Cindy, do you have that grandbaby? I'm an XX medium. I like that. Jules listening. I'm surprised a couple people didn't show up tonight, but oh well. Then my BS meter probably would have gone off. Yeah. I'm sure I've set off a few BS meters in my lifetime. Yeah. That's all right. What time we got, folks? I'm about due for a dose about 2 o'clock. I think I'll call it in 5. Take my next set of meds. Well, not medicine, but I've been taking the cold flu medicine kind of on a regular basis. I think that's what's helped knocking it out. I don't like taking that crap, but this one's helping. And I wasn't, to be honest, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do tonight, but I felt pretty good. I'd probably go longer if I felt just a little bit better. You know me, I'd last all night if I could. And it's 6:55. That's right, Ted. You're overseas. You're over the pond. You're across the pond, aren't you? I forgot about that. You are across the pond, so it's real early for you. Dang. Take this, man. Yeah, I've been just taking the cold and flu stuff. I'm like you. I'm real picky about what I take, but there are a couple things that do work for me. Thermoflu is one of them. I don't like taking that stuff because I just don't. But when you have to, you have to. And this is working for me. It's helping. A lot of it too is it helps me sleep, along with a couple other things. Scotland, that's right. I thought you are still across the big pond. But yeah, you're in Scotland. We got somebody coming in here that comes from Ireland. All kinds of the Britain and England stuff coming in. I love it. Everybody wants to go to Ireland. I always wanted to go to Scotland and the Highlands. Yeah, I'm trying to, because I tell you what, this stuff hung with me. Like I said, and like I've said Wednesday night, and with Gemma Tuesday, this stuff kicked my butt. It was bad because when I came back from Bear Unity, I knew I was sick, and I knew I was feeling it when we came back. That Tuesday drive home from Jersey was a long drive, and I knew then I wasn't feeling good. I didn't feel bad after I got home for like 24, 48 hours. I could tell I was carrying something. But after that, it was like, bam. And I've been fighting it ever since. That thing is kind of like a bat. I don't know. It's weird looking if you really look at it. I mean, it's definitely a good pick. And it does kind of look like a bat. Or kind of a dragon, like little fork-tailed demon something. I don't know if it'd be a demon. Sometimes what you think is, let me put it this way. We all know angels don't really look what we think they look like. They're a lot scarier looking and a lot creepier. I wouldn't say creepier, but they're freakish looking. The mountains are like an energy. Yeah, they are like energy. They're batteries. Not everything's a demon. That's right. And not everything scary is demon. It's why when I talk about these things I see, I try to make it known that even though it's a black shadow, I can tell if it's good or bad. Not everything shows itself not everything in light that should be light shows itself as light. Sometimes it's just as dark and scary as you think it is, and then you go, hey, that's not bad. Like when that thing passed down in front of me. I knew right away what it was. Well, I wasn't sure at first until later, but I knew it wasn't bad. I never thought about that, but it could be a form of fae. I am going to show that picture to Gemma. She'll get a kick out of that. Yeah, because now that you bring it up, it does look like a fae. It could be some kind of fae. They had you down for 3 weeks. I'm telling you what, I'm going on 3 weeks now. I don't think I could take this any longer because not only is it messing with me, it's messing with my issues. And it's bad enough. As much as I love winter, I get the shaking, like when you get the chills. It takes me forever to stop. And with this stuff and getting the chills with this crap that I have literally shook so hard all night long that I don't know how I got any sleep at all. You almost fell out of bed when you saw that ghost. Oh, the picture of his stuff? Is that what you're talking about, the pic? Are you lazy and in bed there, woman? We have little burning fireball tree sprites. Oh, I'm sure if you're in Scotland, there's all kinds of those kind of lore and fairy tales over there. I got that too. Shake so hard my teeth rattle, my body can't register temp. Well, my problem is it's not the cold. It's because of the tremors. So when I get to shaking, it just sets them off. It's just like lighting a match to a fire. No, the thing I live on. The flew in your front of your face. Oh, when that happened, yeah, freaked a lot of people out. Yeah, I think it really blew Pixie's mind too. I have them on cam too. Do you? Now I've got a friend, and I'm trying to get him to send me the pictures. He lives in Germany, and he says he has pictures of red sprites. So I'm hoping he sends them to me. It blew me away too, because I knew I had a pretty feeling she would show herself sooner or later. I just didn't expect her to show herself as a black mist, but she did. She didn't do it. She didn't do it for me. She did it for Gemma, because I talk to Gemma about her all the time. And I think she was just trying to say, hey, I'm really here. I'm kind of hoping at one point she does show herself as a light, because when I see her, all I see is a form. And I know what I'm seeing is just her projecting that. It's just projecting that. So it doesn't scare me. You know what I'm saying? But that was a cool night. But yeah, to watch you, Pixie, and I think Lotus even reacted to that. All you guys were like, what the? Holy crap. And I'm sure it'll probably happen again down the line. The dad said he saw something. What was it? It was before I went to Jersey. I should have told you guys. He was sitting, we have a den, and it faces our backyard. It's got a big picture window. And he sits in a recliner. Television's over here, and then the window's in front of him because he likes to watch the birds. We have all the bird feeders out there so he can see them. And he said he was sitting watching wrestling, and he kept seeing movement, and we thought it was a deer. And when he got up, there was nothing out there, but he said he could see something kept passing in front of the window. Where the window's pretty high up there, so if you see a deer, all you're going to see is maybe its head. So whatever was passing in front of the window, he said it did like 3 or 4 times, and it was gone. I've only been scared twice when the little people changed and the UFO. The only time I've ever been scared was the Hat Man. The only time that really put fear of God in me was the Hat Man and the demon. I've been scared before, and I still get scared, but those sort of 2 things. Sent you a pic of a tree sprite. Oh, did you really? Well, in my email. Oh, excuse me. And excuse me again. In my email. Oh, excuse me. I'm belching. No. Okay. In Facebook. Probably, right? Facebook, okay. That's where I was going next. Oh, yeah. Now that does look like one. Here, let me share it. That looks like one. That kind of looks like the pictures he described to me that he was supposed to send from Germany. Just like that. Said they were just like little red lights. He thought they were fireflies at first, and then he realized it was way too cold fireflies. Let me pop that up there. There you go. Can everybody see that okay? Yeah, and I've seen little people. The Fae. Yeah, that's a pretty good picture, actually. That's pretty much what he described, too. Were you in a car? Or were you looking out your window? It almost looks like a street light or moonset, but it's hard to tell. How close is that? I'd have to. Huh. Cool. Way cool. I can't blow that one up. I have to really mess with it. 20 feet? Yeah, because I see the reflection here in the corner. Were you in a house? Or was that off the camera? Let me look at that a little better. I'm looking at it through. Okay. So that's a tree line there. I take it. That's what it looks like, a tree sprite. The one that got the picture that my buddy from Germany said that he said they're like we're all over the place. They were even real low to the ground. And he said it was like hundreds of them. And he'd never seen anything like it. He said it was really, really cold outside, so he knew it wasn't the fireflies. But he was out in the middle of nowhere, too. I don't know where he was at, but he was out in the middle, like of nowhere, in some forest somewhere in Germany. That's all I know. He hasn't sent me all the details. He hasn't sent me any of the details yet or anything. I went out thinking the tree was on fire, and then it blinked out when I got close. Oh yeah, really? That's wild. They come as two identical little girls. Like every evening we played, they asked me to go with them. I said I couldn't. It would make my mommy cry. They got angry, changed into monsters-looking things. Ooh, you've told this before, haven't you, Edna? And left. I never saw them again. That's creepy. That would kind of mess with me too. They were trying to coach you away. Yeah, that sounds like a Fae thing. Taught me at 6 that things are not always what they seem. It sure did, didn't it? And it'll do that too. Ooh, I'm kind of tangled up. How do I do that? Hold on one second. There we go. Click. There we go. Somehow I got my leg wrapped around while I'm twitching. They said if I ever told anyone they wouldn't come back. And I'd have told everybody because I wouldn't want them to come back. That's messed up. That is another good pitch. Good job, Ted. I love that. You know, too, Ted, you know I stream on Wednesday nights at 10. So if you want to come in and share, please do, because we're always looking for good things to talk about on Wednesday nights. So, and even Tuesday, Gemma, I'm going to take this off. Me and Gemma do that Tuesday talk. She would love to see these live too. So next Tuesday, if you're around, Ted, I'll keep these. And if you got more, bring them with you. Come visit us Tuesday at 1:00. in the afternoon. I don't know how late that is. Well, it's 6 there now, so if you can make it, that'd be great. If not, let me know. Maybe we have you on as a guest sometime. She'd get a kick out of that. She loves this stuff. Do they continue to come back or after you wouldn't go? First the huge owl, then the little people. Yeah, usually how it starts. Now, usually a nocturnal creature. Um, I read a long time ago a story about a lady who kept seeing a white fox. The fox didn't turn out to be a fox. She's pretty sure it was some type of fae too. When I met Gemma and she turned me on to this fae, and it made me realize when I was younger, the things I was seeing may have been fae, especially the stuff that was following kids. But as I got older, and got to know her more, I realized that maybe a lot of these things that I've been told, some of these stories I've been told, are fae. Bouncing back up again. I noticed something in YouTube chat, so I have to go over and StreamYard because it's bigger. Tight. First, a huge owl. No, they never came back against me. Oh, I've told loads of Undertaker's tales too. So, oh, I'm sure you do. I have a few stories. Oh yeah. Um. Well, actually, my friend that ran the funeral home, he had some pretty good stories. I had a good story because they bet me one night. They bet me there one night that I couldn't sleep in a coffin all night, and I slept in the coffin all night. Problem was I rocked in my sleep. That's part of the Tourette's. So when his dad came in the morning, the coffin was rocking, and it freaked him out. But I heard all kinds of strange shit when I was in there that night. I could hear people talking, and I'd kind of crack the coffin open and look out. The bet was I wouldn't, because he has a camera. He had security in there, so he could see if I would get out. And the deal was I couldn't get out. But I would hear talking. I'd hear people moving around me at night. It was creepy, but I kept my crap. I was used to it by then anyways. It takes a lot to scare me now. There's a 15th century priest walled up here somewhere. Here? Holy crap. I wonder what would happen if you went with them. That's probably not a good thing. You probably would have never. We would have never gotten to know. That's probably for sure. She'd have been another one of those missing 411 stories. You think, Edna? You think? Yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night. I'm starting to get itchy and twitchy. Yep, I think it is. That was spring. There was beautiful circles of flowers in the woods. Almost stepped inside one. Yeah, I've got my kids and my grandkids now aware of fairy circles. It's pretty funny. I guess they were in Colorado. The ex took the grandkids to Colorado or somewhere, and they found a fairy circle. Or a circle of flowers just growing out in the middle of nowhere. And they were all telling each other, trying to dare each other to jump in it. And Tina was like, "None of you guys better, your grandpa Steve come out of nowhere and smack you upside the head if you get in that circle." Yeah, they were trying to trap you. They were trying to pull you in. This, Gemma would tell you the same thing. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to lure. Commune. Creepy. Oh, really? Do you know why they walled him up dead? God only knows. It's called Reformation. Okay, let me see if I got everything to rock here. Yeah, because I'm going to call it a night. Because I got to go take some meds. And I'm starting to get a little twitchy. I want everybody to have a wonderful weekend. I'm glad you guys, if I could, I would leave the chat still up so you could talk. But I can't. I think sometimes if you keep talking in chat, when it ends, it will go a little bit. Yeah, you wore me out tonight. Actually, yeah, you kind of did. Actually, I probably should get off so I can take a little bit of cold and flu stuff. I'm going to have to take an extra med for my twitching because I'm twitching pretty good. I'm trying not to be too noticeable about it. I've been kind of twitchy all night. And I want to be able to try to get a good night's rest, which is here to say, here there. It's 2:15. Yeah, it is 2:15 already. Well, I tell you, we get to talking and time flies, even with the 6 or 7 of us that are in here half the time. Next thing I know, it's like 3 o'clock. But please, folks, have a wonderful day tomorrow. Tomorrow, those who are listening, not talking, that are watching, Gemma, 7:15 tomorrow night for Oracle, Intuitive Oracle. Off Sunday, Monday, 11 o'clock premiere video. I wish I knew what the title was. I'm sure she'll tell us tomorrow night. Tuesday talk at 1, and me back here at 10. Then we recycle again. I think Laura will be streaming this Thursday. I'm not because she was out of town last time. That will be as we go. Please have a wonderful night, folks. Thanks so much for hanging with me and putting up with me. I love you all. You guys have a blessed night and have a blessed day tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow night for sure at 7:15. Have a wonderful one. Please get some rest, folks. I'm sure Edna is probably done with rest. She's probably had enough sleep for the lifetime by now. I wish I could say that. Night all. Be blessed. Have a good night.